Happy Monday and welcome to the Press Play Podcast, the only podcast that wants the best of your interests without charging you interest. I'm President Press Play, but you can just call me Neo Flows. And today I'm here to talk about you starting something. It's pretty vague, isn't it? Well, in the law of power, law number 4, it states always say less than necessary. Quick question. Do you have a career or business that you just want to pursue, but you know the first steps, you don't know how to start pursuing it, you don't know what to do to start? Well, came to the right place. So I'm here to give you my experience with, starting something new, which is just by starting. So first thing you're going to want to do, write a plan out. I have several notebooks, cover to cover, just filled with, okay, I got this idea, I got this idea, I got this idea, I got this idea. You got so many options. You just got to pick one. Pick probably the smallest one. The smallest idea that you probably don't get that much attention to. Start with that one. No harm in it. Start with that idea, but when you write these ideas, make them vague. Just put like a bullet point and, oh, I want to do this. Then skips a few lines, I want to do this. Skip a few lines, I want to do this. Keep going down the list. And with the gaps that you had like skipped in between, write details down. Write in, okay, I want to do this by this day. And the way I can do it, I can probably use this resource. Or I could use help with this person, so on and so forth. You can do that. And, most importantly, what I want to, say is you just got to be original with your ideas. You definitely got to be original with your ideas and don't make it look like you're biting off of somebody else's ideas. That's where a part of, saying less. Always say less. And, same with the writing out the plans, being original, being less can lead to way more results. Now, outside of that, I also recommend, knowing the journey that you're going to be on. So the journey that you're going to start, definitely going to be the longest journey ever. There's no telling how long it's going to be. It could be long, it could be short. But, you always got to remember the journey starts with like the very first step you take. You can't just sit still and think the journey's going to end. You got to keep progressively moving forward and forward, higher and higher with your ideas in order for them to actually work out, pan out, do what you want it to do. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck at square one or square two. Following, the starting from somewhere, I also have down that you got to put everything you have into it. Following the whole, you got to put your energy into it. You got to put everything you have into your idea, whatever it may be, whether it do hair or something to do with music, anything. If it's art, you got to put all you got into it. Otherwise, what's the point of, you even believing in yourself at that point? So I also have on here to like, hop on a horse and never give up. Just keep going as far as you can with your ideas. Eventually, it will pan out. Who knows when? It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. The idea is never going to die out as long as you don't give the energy that it's going to die out. So always, progressively move forward what you want to do, because ultimately you owe it to yourself more than you owe it to anybody else. You owe it to yourself to the point that you already wrote down these ideas and you want to do this, you want to do that. You owe it to yourself at the absolute least to see some of these ideas come to life, even if it's just like a spark. You owe it to yourself for these ideas to pan out. And, last thing I just want to say is, it's a saying going on, saying that, it's not what you know, it's who you know, which I completely agree with it. It's not what you know, it's who you know. But it's also what you know. Definitely it's what you know. Because the people that you know ain't going to start the business for you. They're probably going to start their own business, It's not like they're just going to be like, oh, now that, he want us to do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to start working for him. The one thing that I've noticed in my life, at least, is no one wants to work for somebody else, especially if it's someone that they feel they're on the same level as. So it's never really, it's who you know. It's like what you know and what they know combined, pretty much. Just let both of you know. Don't put no division in between either one of you two. Because that's how, things will end up not panning out. Things will fail. But that's about all the time I have right now. I hope these tips, ideas, first steps, I hope these actually, reach you personally. I hope this actually treats you well. I hope you take some of this advice, and I hope the best outcome. I'll be back. I'll try to record every Monday for a new podcast. But until then, it's been President Press Play, also known as Neo Flows. And I hope to see you from you guys next time. All right. Have a good day.